wants to hang out. They're like, oh, Jake's beeping. That must mean he's smoking blunts. Fuck this game. Yeah, I don't know. Fucking love Angel, but he might be a lost cause. Is that why fucking Herman took a break? Did you think was he getting threatened or something?
No, it was Tiffany.
About Herman stuff? I mean about Angel stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, weird.
So what happened with that one was she had gone into one of his lives and multiple people in the chat were messing with Angel, and she tried to stand up for him and defend him, and then they all started attacking her and left a comment on one of her videos saying that I forget exactly what the comment was, but that, and I think it's someone in the chat. He had a different name.
Yeah.
Because he referenced that issue that they mentioned in the chat.
Well, no, everybody brings up that. I've had the last time Angel was on, but no, the last time Angel was on,
they
I had
basically
40 people though
right,
in the
yeah,
chat, and I had maybe half of them referencing the cat
the
stuff.
person the person left a comment and said you'll be next. So
I've had
Tiffany
so just to give you a heads up about the trolls. I've met a few people when it comes to encountering Angel. Like Angel does meet some good people, but he's also got so many bad people around him. And I think his biggest issue is he likes the attention, regardless if it's good or bad attention.
Right.
And that's why I also think it's problematic. And like I mean, we were sitting here, he couldn't go without reading the comments. I knew when they were coming up. I can see him just as fast as he can. He knows I can't. That's the other thing is I don't think Angel's dumb. And if anybody thinks I think Angel's dumb, they don't understand how Angel operates. Like I don't think he's a dumb guy.
Yeah.
And that's why I give him way more credit than apparently everybody else does.
Right.
And I try and I think that's why I had to lay those guidelines out. And I kind of feel bad about even letting him on today because that's the kind of shit that does make trolls come after you. It's like I set some guidelines with Angel where I'm like, I don't want you going out and doing these things. And I also don't like he had a mod in my channel up until last night.
Yeah.
Last night is when he blew it. 3 weeks ago, Herman told me to stop talking to him.
Right.
I mean, and like not get involved in any of this. And I'm like, well, as long as he doesn't do anything bad by me, I can fucking.
And it was probably right around that time when, I think Herman, me, Tiffany. Actually, I don't know if Tiffany went in.
Oh, I know everybody did because y'all stopped fucking to my chat. I knew what you guys were doing because you guys all stopped coming in my fucking chat too. I knew what was going on. And Herman told me what was going on a little bit.
No, I didn't stop. I honestly didn't stop going into anybody's stream. I just, I was kind of in my own shit. I mean, as far as Angel's, that situation got completely out of hand, and I got very very uncomfortable. But as far as him interacting on your stream or whatever, it's whatever. It's your stream. I'm kind of like you in the sense that it's whatever. I'm not gonna stop watching somebody for whatever.
Well, and that's what I said to Herman, and even to this day, this is where everybody they can't say that I'm wrong, but at the same time, they don't want to admit that I might be right. when when Angel uses the N word, he
Yeah.
doesn't use it in a racial way.
Right.
And like that's the most confusing thing for people to hear. Like
No,
I had a guy on.
when that initial blowout happened, where he was calling everybody that, me and had an um off YouTube conversation, and I told him, I said, I get that you weren't using it in that way, but because of the word itself, it doesn't matter because everybody's gonna take it that way.
Yeah. And that's
Right?
that's exactly what I said. I said if you go around saying this, I can't have you on my channel. And uh kiss my cheeks. I saw your comment. I even asked everybody in the chat because, to be honest, like when he first came on, I didn't even want to let him on. He sat in the background until I got 50% of the people in the chat to say that they wanted him on because I didn't want to have him on. Like, because I don't want to be that guy that panders into that bullshit. What's going on, Granny? Hope you're doing well, man. The StreamYard's on YouTube. I don't know if you can see it. I can repost it if you want to join me. But oh, Granny, I wanted to ask you about something. So let me know if you're available. Maybe we'll talk about it offline. I didn't know if that BYB thing was like a gimmick or a joke today. The title, I saw the title towards the end, and
no, but
yeah, condolences if somebody did
but
pass away.
after what happened with Tiffany, I even kind of, that was kind of like, he's still welcome in my chat, but if Tiffany when Tiffany decides she wants to come up on my panel, like, and I feel comfortable with him on the panel if his troll situation follows him. I don't. For me, that personally, he can be in the chat. He can enjoy everybody's in the chat, but I rather not his the negative that he gets around him following him on to my life. So, and
I get you on that.
Yeah, and
I understand it.
Yeah, and I've had my conversation with him, but like I said, like even tonight, I mean, I came up. I have nothing against him, but just like you, if he's gonna continue to interact with the negative.
Well, and it's like when people like Tiffany are getting thrown under the bus for trying to take your side. Same with me. Like at some point, people are going to be crossed by me if I have you up, because like I can't just acknowledge the dumb shit you're doing and then be like, all right, yeah, let's hang out some more and talk about whatever. Like, like at some point, I got to be like, all right, we can't do this. Kiss my cheeks and still begs. So, to be honest, I don't really have a problem with people that want to be online. Like I know people use the term e-beggars or online beggars or anything like that. I'm cool with it, whatever people want to do on their own channel. I don't allow it on my channel unless somebody shows me in the time that I hang out with them that they're not worried about money in that way. Like I had Brett on. I think Brett's my best example. Like Brett sent me, what did fucking Brett send me? Brett sent me like $4 the other day. And Brett knows that I don't like getting donations from people. And like, I should probably start taking my PayPal off, because I feel like the only donations I don't accept from people are from people that I don't feel like should be donating, because they could also use the money. Like it's not they're doing it to be genuinely nice. And so he started doing this.
Not like nice people. Okay.
It's not that I don't like nice people. Nice
No,
people
no,
are the ones that I'll actually have fun with. Those are the ones that I'll like send money back to, or I'll double it and send it back, or I'll
yeah,
do weird things. Like if somebody sends me $5, I'll be like, all right, here's 50. Like if you're sending $5 and you don't need to be sending $5, that's what I'm going to send back. Something
yeah,
weird and just kind of confuse people. But I only do that with people that I think are genuine people. If somebody asks
yeah,
me 10 days a week for $5, I'm never going to give them $5. They won't get a cent from me just
right,
because they asked me 10 days a week for it.
yeah,
Like I mean, that just comes with personal judgment. Like there are people that are online that are e-begging, but that's their thing. And there's people online that are meant to give them money, to be
yeah,
fair. Like I it's some people's thing. It's just not my thing, and I try
yeah,
to avoid it.
right,
I don't know. I'm not gonna knock anybody for it if
yeah,
it's their thing. If they want to go online and ask people for money. I went over. There was a show that I went on with Angel. And we went over his whole financial situation, how much of his job prior to him leaving his job recently, um, how much of that actually went into his bills or anything like that, and how much of his money um,
yeah,
from his I don't know what you call it. His
conservatorship.
being It's not a conservatorship. The conservatorship is the people that monitor his money, but the
Yeah,
money that he did getting in from the reservation that he belongs to,
uh,
um, like how much he gets in, how much it covers his bills, what his rent is. Like I actually walked through all of his stuff with him because it was actually during the time he was trying to get taken off his conservatorship, and I was like, I
yeah,
don't really know if you should, like. You don't like. I also want to know if you're making good financial decisions before I give you my backing that I think this is a good idea.
yeah.
So if you don't mind, walk through this